Good evening, my fellow inhabitants of the internet. This is Sammy from Sammy Stop Motion Oasis here. Uh, Sorry about that. Just want to give you a quick, nice little video showing off some of the figures that I use for Goons and or bad guys or even good guys for my superheroes and supervillains to fight in my stop motions. Over here, these are the guys that I've been using a lot lately. These are the Valaverse Action Force figures. Over here we have the latest release from them. The in terms of basic troopers, the Desert Trooper with a Desert Gear Pack. The thing with these guys is that the basic troopers come without the gear and without the rifle and helmet and everything, but they do the base troopers do come with a variety of hands, one gun, usually an MP5, and an additional head. The gear is sold separately, so that's a bit of a pain in the ass to deal with. It took me quite a while to get these desert guys, and I only got 4 of them. But still, I got them, and I'm very happy about that. Over here we have, this is a somewhat custom-made figure. This was the Duster figure, who was a mainline figure. The mainline figures come with all the gear and all the stuff for them already out of the box. So imagine these guys, these troopers, if they came with all the gear already for them and with them. But the Duster figure, he did not come with his head. This was an additional head from one of the Riot Troopers that I use as my SWAT guys sometimes. Or generally for police, I'll use either... I want to use the Riot Troopers more often, but I only got 2 of them right now. But these shield agents from Marvel Legends I use the most for, like, SWAT guys. But anyway, yep. So that blue mask head came with a Riot Trooper from Valaverse, and this silver AK-47 came in the Crimson Shadow Arsenal tin that is up on Valaverse right now. They still have those in stock. Unfortunately, these 2 are no longer in stock, and neither is this guy. This guy is the Special Ops Trooper, but with the main leader of the Action Force team, Condor's head on him currently right now, and he's holding a Gridiron Studios AR platform rifle. I can't remember the exact name of this, with a built-in suppressor on him, on his gun. I absolutely love Gridiron Studios. They make probably the best looking 1/12 scale weapons I've ever seen. The magazines can come out. They look very well done. I believe they're hand painted. They cost a pretty penny, but these guns are definitely worth it in my opinion. This guy, Gung Ho, right here is holding a Valaverse revolver that came in the Arsenal tin, and a Gridiron Studios M16 with grenade launcher from Gridiron. They're looking good. So yeah, these are generally the Mercs that I use, or I've been starting to use now more because they look so darn good, and they animate very well. This guy over here is a custom-made Merc. This is using a Valaverse Shadow or Spec Ops Trooper African American masked head. The troopers come with 2 separate, different head sculpts, and the body is left, racially neutral, if you will, so that way you can put on either have an a Caucasian trooper like this guy here, or an African American one. So I took the Shadow or Spec Ops head, placed it on this. This is the Marvel Legends Killmonger mold, Killmonger body from the second Black Panther wave from 2018, and he's holding an AR-15 rifle with a foregrip and an EOTech sight on it from Arsenal of Pew Pews, another great seller on eBay. I did put up a post on Instagram promoting them, but I did forget to mention that one problem I have is that the plastic is very easy to break. It's pretty brittle and easy to break. I've broken a couple of these, but they're pretty cheap, and I still think they're really good guns for your action figures to have. And I definitely still recommend them, along with Gridiron and Valaverse. I believe this holster this guy has on came from a G.I. Joe classified figure. I can't remember which one. So that's that guy. So yeah, that Killmonger figure makes for really good Mercs as well. You may have to. I've swapped out the hands and covered up the skin tone, so I can have other characters' heads on there before. You may have to paint the neck area if you want, characters or goons with lighter skin tones for your setup and whatnot. But I think this mold is. I remember when I first saw that figure, I was like, that is going to be wonderful for like mercenary figures, for custom mercenary molds, and I was not wrong. So yeah, these are like basic Mercs I have right here, and over here we got my Marvel Legends Army guys. We got 2 shield agents with the helmet on them, the shield helmet. I was unable to get the Hasbro Pulse exclusive 2-pack, but I'm going to try and get it on the secondary market if I can find it for a decent price. This one right here, this guy right here is holding an Arsenal of Pew Pews gun. I cannot remember. I think this is a G63, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I forget the name of this gun. It looks great in his hands. We got this one's holding a Valaverse AR M4 gun with a suppressor on it. He looks good too. This guy's got a Valaverse head on there. That was a pain in the butt to get on there, but I wanted to put it on there just to show that Valaverse heads can fit on Hasbro figures. It's just going to be a real pain. The Marvel Legends figure specifically, G.I. Joe, I'm not so sure about. But yes, they can fit on there. It's just going to be a pain in the butt to get them on there. This gun did not come from Valaverse or Pew Pews or Gridiron. This came from a army figure, a crappy army figure from Family Dollar. I cannot remember the name of the line. I think it was Soldier Force or something. Either way, this gun worked out very well for 1/12 scale figures. And I have a couple more, I think. I think I have another one of these, a Scar H and an Enfield from that line, and maybe some kind of light machine gun. But they work very well for 1/12 scale figures. Over here we got the basic Hydra Trooper with his this didn't come with him. This is a Spaz 12, again from Arsenal of Pew Pews. Very good shotgun. I love this shotgun. It was in Jurassic Park. I do like these Hydra figures, but considering, given I like the aesthetic, I like to have my stuff look aesthetically consistent. I generally go with these MCU Hydra soldiers from Captain America: The First Avenger, which is, by the way, my favorite of the solo MCU films, still to this day. I love it. And part of the reason was Hydra and the Red Skull. Red Skull, I think, is not only one of the best Marvel movie bad guys. Honestly, he's fairly underrated. I don't hear enough people talking about him. I mean, that was a movie character that literally like walked right out of the pages of the comics. And I was so happy to see him done so well in that movie. But either way, this gun came from another seller on eBay. This was originally from the Mattel Multiverse Suicide Squad Rick Flag figure, but someone did a 3D printed version or casted version that has a better trigger hole, and all in all, I think just looks better for these figures. I can't remember the name of the seller off the top of my head. I will find out who that seller is, and I will put the name of them in the comments below, so you can look them up on eBay. Also, over here, we have a big guy, Nuke, the Marvel Legends Nuke figure, but with one of the unmasked heads from that Hydra Toys R Us 2-pack, which those big Hydra guys I still love using too. They look very cool, and the heads fit very well on this Nuke mold, so you could get a big mercenary type dude for your setups from Marvel Legends. And he's holding a Valaverse Desert Tan colored AA-12 shotgun here. I really like this guy. I still love this dude, but I do kind of want to see them redo Nuke on a better and bigger mold with obviously the pinless, but most importantly, butterfly joints. Because I think the butterfly joints are very, very helpful, especially with holding weapons. So there's that. Over here we got another Valaverse trooper. This is the Valaverse bone collector figure, but with a Caucasian special ops trooper head on him to make some kind of heavy, armored trooper or whatnot that could use like a grenade launcher that has like the explosives or the big machine guns and whatnot. I gave him this nice big Bowie knife here that has it looks like it's got some kind of bird or eagle or a falcon for the bottom of the handle. This also came in the Arsenal tin. But yeah, unfortunately, this guy is currently out of stock, but I believe there's a seller on Amazon with some of these guys. However, they go for $10 more than what the Valaverse figures usually cost, which is like $32. So instead of $32, you're paying $42, unfortunately. But this guy looks really good, dang good. I love him. I even got the backpack fits better on this guy here. You're going to see him in my Wonder Woman stop motion coming up soon. Yeah, he looks really good, and I absolutely love how this guy came out. But I'm just going to move him out of the way so we can see who the guys I like, the body mold I love using the most for my suited goons, my Mafia guys. And this is the Marvel Legends 2-pack Eric Killmonger and Everett Ross 2-pack from Black Panther from 2018. This mold, they're the most recent Everett Ross figure they released for Wakanda Forever. It's the same dang mold, but just colored differently. So it still works for good for suited mobster goon characters. For here we got a Valaverse blowback head on the on this mold. So again, Valaverse heads can fit on Hasbro figures. And this guy comes with, I gave this guy a nice M16 rifle that came from a website on eCreator called Casting Cave, which I've been aware of them for a while, and I get a lot of gun casts from them, and they look really good. I've even got some head casts from there that I painted horribly. From now on, I'm just going to use third-party painters that I find on Instagram and Facebook and whatnot. But yeah, I love this M16. I love how this guy holds it very well, and I do love giving these M16s over to either these guys right here or the riot troopers. But yeah, no, this M16 looks really good. I love it. I'm okay with it being the color that it is because it works for me. I didn't paint it. This was just, it's cast on some kind of blue, black kind of mold or whatnot. I don't know what kind of mold these cast it, but it works. It works, and I haven't broken one of these yet. knock on wood. And over here we got same figure, just this guy's got that Owen Wilson Mobius head on there. Just as an aside, I love Owen Wilson. That guy's one of my favorite actors / comedians ever. I loved him in Night at the Museum as Jedediah, and in Armageddon as I can't remember his character's name, but he's always funny. He's always a joy to see. I gave him this nice shotgun here that came from, I believe, the CoverGirl. It was the G.I. Joe Classified series CoverGirl, which, by the way, G.I. Joe Classified figures make for very good also make for great mercenary and goon characters. And honestly, I agree with most people that it's the best line that Hasbro has right now. But I still love my Marvel Legends, obviously. But yeah, this shotgun is very, very good. I love it. It's beautiful, and it works for these guys very well. I like to give these guys more simpler weapons, because it's, I feel like, mob and mafia guys would have, whereas these troopers and mercenaries would have more tactical-looking weapons. But anyway, over here we got some street goons here. So these cloth clothes, soft goods clothes that I have on this dude in the middle here, I got that from a seller on eBay named GPSlot, and he sells individual little or sometimes outfits of 1/12 scale soft goods clothing for action figures. This is on a SDCC Marvel Legends Iron Fist mold, and the hands are very easy to pop out, so I can get some very cool looking street goons with this guy. And I also got these beautiful soft goods masks from GPSlot too, so I can have masked goons going around and robbing banks and fighting characters like Spider-Man and Batman and Daredevil and all the street level superheroes. Also, again, watch, as I said on Instagram, watch out for Shartimus Prime's Kickstarter that he's putting up on September 29th. Street Humans. That, I think, is going to be a phenomenal line for 1/12 scale street goons for your Marvel Legends collections. I am super stoked for this line, and I'm very happy that it's happening. I'm very excited for it. Because I do think we need more of these guys in our collection. And that was why I was especially happy when Hasbro announced this guy. This is the Tracksuit Mafia henchman from the Hawkeye show. I love this. This is my favorite head of them all, the ski mask head. It looks really good. And again, I love this tracksuit look. It does kind of remind me of some of the bad guys from the PS4 Spider-Man game. He's got a nice baseball bat here. This dude's also got a machete that I think came with the Tracksuit Mafia dude, or maybe it came with it might have come with the Punisher, with the 2020 Punisher Ultimate Riders figure. Gosh, they look cool. But yeah, I love these melee weapons that I still think Hasbro makes some great weapons. So don't count them out. Don't count them and Marvel Legends out on 1/12 scale weapons, because they still make some great stuff. Like this nice double-barreled sawed-off shotgun that came with the Punisher figure. This is really cool to use. Again, for your street level goons. Sorry about that. But yeah, these guys are really cool. I hope to use these guys more in my videos. So yeah, they're awesome. And over here we got another Valaverse Desert Trooper, this time with a nice AR sniper rifle here. And he looks very good. I absolutely love the Valaverse line. I love the Action Force line. I am super excited for the Vanguard. When that comes out, I really want to get 2 of the Vanguard trucks, and I definitely want to get that deluxe camouflage blowback figure and those Arctic Troopers. Those things look beyond phenomenal. And anyway, down here we got a nice crate. This crate came from another seller on eBay named Juice Minis, I think. Again, I'll have the name down in the description. He makes these nice 1/12 scale props that look really cool, and in this I filled it with a bunch of guns and magazines from the Valaverse Crimson Shadow Arsenal tin. This is a nice sawed-off pump-action shotgun here. We got this. I think it's an I think this is M4. See, it looks like an M4, but the stock is different on it. So I don't. It's probably a modified M4 with an M203 grenade launcher here. This is really cool. We got a Tech 9 SMG here, MP5, black AK-47, and again, the cool thing about a lot of a good amount of the Valaverse guns, and again, Gridiron, is that the magazines are removable. So you can put the magazines in the gun. Sorry about this. And you have a nice, you can even swap out the mags to make your own little unique looking guns. Some of them. So the AK, M4, and the M10, I believe this is, or no, M21. I think it's an M21 actually, sniper rifle. They have removable mags along with the M4 that this guy has. But for guns that don't have the removable mags, that would be the MP5, the Tech 9, and I think another one. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, all these guns are phenomenal. I even got some gold one. They put gold ones in there too. I have some golden guns for when I want my head gangsters to have something cool, like, you know, like Joker or Black Mask or the Rose that's coming out, Kingpin, whatnot. So this one came from Valaverse Gold Tech 9. I got two golden 45s here that look beautiful, a golden revolver, and a gold Desert Eagle that looks really cool. This is also this. I got this gold AK-47 with the stock folded down here from the Mofex Joker figure from Suicide Squad. Oops, sorry about that. And this other gold gun that came free with a Gridiron order, a Gridiron Studios order. So nice. Also, another cool gun from G.I. Joe Classified. I just got the rock and roll figure, this M60 with the foldable bipod. Is epic. Pretty cool looking. But yeah, so there's those guns, and over here we got a little table of just some additional weapons that I put out. I got the I got a Scar H with a grenade launcher here from Gridiron, and again, the magazines are removable on the Gridiron guns, just like as well as the Valaverse. So if we can get that to focus in here, got the bullet sculpted on there. I wish they painted the bullet, but still looks good. I love it. We got another M4 carbine rifle here, but with a nice, cool looking stock. The EOTech looks like a red dot sight on it and a flashlight. I think foregrip and the suppressor. Swear to God, I've seen this gun in Call of Duty before, and the magazine is removable on this guy. And we have over here a Valaverse Scar H with the suppressor and a foregrip and an ACOG sight on it with a removable magazine. Now the Valaverse mags are not as detailed out as the Gridiron ones are, so that's unfortunate, but they still work. And the Valaverse guns come in multi-packs. So I believe Weapons Pack Delta is still available on the website, along with the Crimson Shadow Arsenal tin, which I can't recommend enough. That thing is great. It costs like $80, but I got the wounded one, which wounded on Valaverse. It's usually like the packaging or whatnot is damaged or so, but all the contents are still there, and they sell it at a lower price. So I believe the wounded the regular one is like $80, and the wounded one was $70, if I'm correct. I cannot remember. Over here we have, again, more Valaverse guns. We have the M4 carbine. We have their Scar H with a grenade launcher. And we have my favorite from Weapons Pack Delta, the AA-12 shotgun, the same kind of one that was used by Terry Crews in the Expendables movies. I love those movies, and I love this shotgun. It is awesome. So, anyway, these are the decent amount of the figures that I like using for my Goon characters and my henchmen, mercenary, soldiers, you name it. And some of the weapons that I use for my stop motions. I am currently, again, still working on Wonder Woman versus Amazo. And I hope to have that up. I hopefully will have it up before the end of the month. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So have a good night. Stay safe. And later.